So when we start to move outwards beyond near-Earth orbit and build the infrastructure that we need close to the planet to begin to move further out into space, then opportunities begin to open up that I find tremendously exciting. So one very well-known example would be mining asteroids. There are people that argue that one of the biggest problems we face and have faced historically on Earth is competition for resources. So not only just the pure competition, which leads to conflict and war, if you think those resources are limited, which they are on Earth, but also just the stress, of course, that you put on the Earth itself, on the environment, as our civilization grows and requires access to more resources. It damages the planet, it creates conflicts and so on. But if you have the infrastructure to begin to move outwards, for example, to the near-Earth asteroids, then what you find is that resources are no longer limited in any reasonable sense. There are vast amounts of resources out there in space that we will have access to within the next decade or so, or certainly few decades. So that begins to transform the way that we think about our civilization, the way that we think about expanding our civilization, increasing the capability of our civilization, and so on. So I think there's a tremendous opportunity there to grow our civilization, crucially, without further damaging the planet that most of us will live on for the foreseeable future.